non-living things can't breathe?
That's not what they're asking you. So they're saying determined by the presence or absence. So you will find oxygen in soil. You will find oxygen in certain chemical makeups of other types of formulas. Okay, so you do go by that. All right. And since, well, remember the one thing, guys, and I told you this. Nothing is here. There's not going to be anything I haven't taught. I haven't taught oxygen and carbon dioxide and chemical reactions yet. That's another unit. I've only taught metabolic activities, which we know are the 8 life functions. So, only pick the answer of the things I've taught to you. Which life function is most directly involved in the control of the muscles of an earthworm that is moving from dry to moist soil? One of the keywords from your notes is in the question, and that would be control, so that would be regulation. Which organism in the chart is most distantly related to the other organisms? I was surprised to see how many people did not get this correct, because all you had to do was look at the kingdom, right? 3 of them are in the animal kingdom, while 1 is a plant. So right off the bat, looking at the kingdom, it would tell you that that is most distantly related, okay? In other examples, you might have had to go down a few levels to find out where the differences were. But right here, you have 3 animals and 1 plant. So obviously the plant is not like the others. It's like that Sesame Street. One of these things is not like the other. Which one? The plant. Members of the population of gray squirrels are classified in the same species because they can mate and produce fertile offspring. You should not be looking at me out the window anyplace else except your test paper. When an individual goes without eating for a day, his or her blood sugar level remains the same throughout the day. This relatively constant condition is maintained by homeostatic control, and that was right out of your notes. Talked about stability. In the binomial system of nomenclature, which 2 classification groups provide the scientific name of an organism, and that would be genus and species. Again, right out of your notes. Which lettered organism in the diagram below is correctly paired with the term used to classify it? And that would be choice C, pointing to the tree, and the tree is a trachiotype, and that was right out of your notes. Okay, because if you look at the diagram, letter A is pointing to a mushroom, and a mushroom is a fungus. Letter B is pointing to a zebra, and a zebra is animal, or chordate. And letter Z is pointing to the lion, and it too is a chordate. So the only correct one is C. Is there anybody with a question on the first page? The photograph below shows the skeleton of an organism. This organism is classified as a member of which phylum, and that would be chordates because it has a backbone. The passage of salts into and out of cells is most closely associated with the life process of transport. That's because the passage, the word passage means to move around. Because mushrooms absorb nutrients from decaying leaves, they are classified as pterotrophs. They can't make their own food, what the question is saying. Organisms combine simple molecules to form more complex molecules by the process of synthesis. Right out of your notes. Simple to large or complex is synthesis. A biologist would most likely study all the chemical activities of an organism to obtain information about the metabolism of the organism. Remember we said the definition of metabolism is all the 8 life functions together. Animals with exoskeletons, that word is chitinous, which means that it's a hardened exoskeleton, and jointed appendages are classified as arthropods, right out of your notes. How would the organism shown in the diagram below be classified? It's a one-celled organism, so it will be a protost. Because fungus is multicellular, Monera does not have a membrane around its nucleus, and this one does, and a bacterium is a Monera. So you had to rationalize and think it through. Which statement best illustrates the life process of growth? And that would be a bean seed germinates. When we had this question in homework before, we went over it, we said that the word germinate means to grow. 2 organisms, Paramecium claudatum and Paramecium aurelio, were observed in the drop of pond water on the slide. These 2 organisms are members of the same genus, because they have the same first name, but different species because they have different last names. It was once thought that titanium meat turned into maggots, which would be fly larvae. Careful examination by scientists demonstrate that maggots actually come from fly eggs and not. This experiment illustrates that new individuals result only from reproduction and development. Does anybody have a question on that page? We had this on one of our homework sheets, I believe, and the answer was 5A, which was a hammerhead shark. If you did not put that down, then it was marked incorrect. They were 5 points apiece because there were 20 questions. So you add up the number right, times it by 5, and that is your grade. If you were not here for the test yesterday, please raise your hand. Please take out your notebooks. Take out your Chromebooks.
Yeah, right.
Guys, what's the problem?
My mom told me to study for it and I didn't. I did a little bit. Obviously not enough. Alright, I don't have that.
Gentlemen, I should not hear a sound.
Alright.
Hello, Mr. Howe, how are you?
Doing well. Raise your hand, you're a sophomore. Sophomores? Anyone?
No, freshman.
0 sophomores? Well, that was
Maybe
easy.
marvelous question.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Alright, this is.
The sophomores, this is